What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of 280ZX Phase 1. Now, I say Phase 1 because honestly, I already know that there are so many different things that I want to do with this vehicle. I'm having a really hard time deciding when, where, who, what, why. Yes. Kudos to those who buy a car and know exactly what they want to do to it, because I honestly feel like I'm being pulled in 1,000 different directions. But for right now, my plan is to get this car looking good, running reliable, and fun to drive. Currently, the car runs extremely well. I have not had any issues with it. So I really want to do all of these things and just have fun with the car and be able to drive it for a little while before it's down for a few months, because I do have a plan for an engine swap in the future. In the future, I said. For now, like I said, reliable, fun to drive, and looking good. Look good, feel good. So today is super exciting because I actually have my first car parts that I've ever ordered. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these things open. Alright, so the first things probably aren't super surprising or super exciting, but I have some NGK Iridium spark plugs. Oh yeah. I figured before I can truly make it mine, I need to go ahead and swap out some basic things. I have no idea what mine look like, but I figured better safe than sorry. Go ahead and get some new ones that I know I changed. I can trust what I buy. I actually already opened these. Second box, as you can probably guess off of the first one. Ta-da! New spark plug wires. The last owner did tell me that he had recently changed out the spark plug wires, but again, just for a peace of mind, I really wanted to go ahead and purchase a set of my own, install them myself, know that they were installed correctly, they're good, reliable wires. So yeah, the spark plugs and the spark plug wires are what I'm going to be changing out first. I have never changed spark plugs before, so I know for the most part that changing spark plugs and spark plug wires is essentially popping off the wire, taking out the plug, putting a new plug in, and putting the new wire on. The thing that I'm most nervous about is matching everything up, making sure that the correct wire goes on the correct cylinder and goes to the correct place on my distributor cap, because I do have a distributor. I do not have individual coils. So that is my biggest concern, but I guess we are just going to figure it out as we go today. So this box, I'm so excited about this box. It isn't exactly a necessary change the way that the spark plugs are, but it is something that, I don't know, I wanted to do, and I'm excited about it. I'm so excited! So, cold air intake. I'm super stoked about this one. I'm excited to see what type of a difference it makes for the performance of this vehicle. This vehicle runs extremely well already. I've never driven a vehicle with a cold air intake, and I know it's not much, but I am still super excited to install this. But for now, we are going to get started on installing those spark plugs and the new spark plug wires. I'm super excited. I've never done that either, so see how it goes. Before we get started, I wanted to go through and match up all of the wires that are already on here with the wire numbers that came on the NGK set. And it turns out that I have absolutely no idea what order these wires are supposed to connect to my distributor. And I would assume that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would match the distributor cap going around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm glad that I took the time to Google it, because that is absolutely not the case. They actually go in a super random order, or probably an order that makes some type of sense from the manufacturer, but it doesn't make any sense to me. This is the firing order of my engine, which, like I said, I would have assumed that it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it's actually 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 5. I'm glad that we Googled it, because I would have just thought that they would go in order around the circle of the distributor cap, but that is very wrong. I'm going to go ahead and number the wires on the distributor cap now, so as I take each wire off, I know which number wire connects to the cap. All right, sounds like it. Change some spark plugs. Yeah. Doesn't sound that exciting. Okay, so the first wire that I'm gonna change is this wire that connects the ignition coil to the distributor. Since it's short, I already know exactly where it's supposed to go. It's the odd man out. Does it matter which one I unplug first? Should I unplug my battery? Oh my god. Aaron's gonna let me get electrocuted. Spark plug wire number 1 is off. Whoa. Hi, little buddy. Somebody lied. The entire car is shaking. Oh god. It's really hard. And it was NGK. The last owner did good. He did good. We're proud of him. The first unboxing of the first spark plug. So these spark plugs came pre-gapped, but I was informed that for good measure you're supposed to check the gap anyway before you put them in. So me being the OCD better safe than sorry person that I am, that's what I'm gonna do. I bought this gapper tool thing from AutoZone. Ah! Okay. What if I get stuck? Just put it in just like this. Just look how clean and new it is. It sticks out so far. Oh, I get to use my torque wrench now. So I went out and bought a torque wrench specifically for this so that I can torque these spark plugs to 14 foot-pounds. 14 foot-pounds. That I just now learned how to use. It has lots of sets of numbers that I'm gonna lock at 14.
Why 14?
Because that's what Google said. I kind of know.
Oh, that's right. You have the factory service manual.
Can you spin that for me? Was that a clip? Number 1 in. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, it clipped. Easy when I have that. Dun, dun, dun. So I'll go ahead and pull it out then.
Yeah. If it starts up, what do you mean?
Is everything out of the way?
Got that rag. Wow.
That was such a satisfying. Wait, where are the keys? Wait, I have white shoes on. Yay! I am literally like ecstatic. Like I just changed the part on my car and it turned on. What a good feeling!
Imagine when you take the whole thing out and put it back and it starts.
Not yet. No. So that concludes my video. I think one of the hardest parts was like figuring out which wires are supposed to go where because they don't go in order. That and actually breaking all the spark plugs loose. That's pretty easy. Just swap in and out. I'm super excited. I'm literally on such a high right now from changing out any part on my own car and turning it on and like it runs. It's just such a good feeling to me. Like I'm really stoked. I really love this feeling. Be sure to check out my next video. I'll be installing a cold air intake I'm gonna do a before and after driving my vehicle, the differences in acceleration or speed, or I don't know. I don't really know. I've never driven a car with a cold air intake, so we will see how it goes. I'm super excited. Yeah, this is a great day. I don't know. I'm really pumped to keep working on my car. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And